School Street School viewed from the front of a building. This is how I explained in a lecture. Though you saw that last photograph right side up. I had to look through the viewing glass in the back of the camera under this dark cloth and both photograph and focus it and frame it while I could only view it upside down. And that's not all. I had to climb to the very top of the church to take it. And in the 1860s, cameras had to be placed on a tripod, which also had to be carried up to the tower. And the instrument could only make one exposure at a time. You can see that down here. The exposure took about 10 seconds. That's why in some pictures, people are blurred and others leave only a ghost image. For a shutter, I used either the lens cap on my hand in front of the lens. I had to climb all the way up here to take this view. Now, stereophotography 3D started in the 1850s and was quite popular by the 1860s when this camera was made. My arm is resting on the camera's back from where I view the images in the ground glass. The instrument took two images side by side simultaneously on a glass negative. Most of the views shown in this presentation were copied from just one side of those little stereo cards. Some were copied from larger images made by a view camera, which was big and bulky. That is why my competitor in the previous slide complained about having to drag the big camera up to the top of the church. We would view the small camera right through here. Now, by turning the face of the camera towards you, you notice, see the camera's facing away from you, but now I face it towards you. The two lenses can now be seen looking like a pair of eyes ready to see the world in 3 dimensions, much like we do, that took two negatives side by side, that could be printed out as a pair of positives that were glued to a piece of cardstock, like this typical 1870 stereo card in my hand, showing the building of the Warrigan Dam. This little section, that little section, can be blown up to show details that are good enough to be enlarged to full screen size for most of the cards. One of 3 storage boxes, each holding over 100 19th century stereo views of Norwich. The end. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, hey.